Can PG-13 horror movies truly terrify? The recent debate over Predator Badlands' MPA rating has reignited a long-standing question. Can PG-13 horror films deliver genuine scares without relying on excessive gore? The answer, as we'll explore, is a resounding yes. This week's streaming picks prove that these films can be just as intense, clever, and chilling as their R-rated counterparts. But here's where it gets controversial. Do these movies sacrifice depth for accessibility? Or do they simply redefine what horror can be? Let's dive in and find out. 1. Alien vs. Predator. Disney+, FX Now, Hulu. This sci-fi horror crossover isn't just a battle of franchises, it's a masterclass in delivering carnage without graphic violence. Director Paul W.S. Anderson blends his signature action style with a plot reminiscent of At the Mountains of Madness, as an Antarctic expedition turns into a brutal fight for survival. While the sequel ventured into R territory, this entry proves PG-13 can still pack a punch. And this is the part most people miss. The film's creature violence is so well executed that you barely notice the rating. 2. Drag Me to Hell, HBO Max Peacock. Tubi Sam Raimi's horror comedy hybrid is a wild ride that pushes the boundaries of its PG-13 rating. Alison Lohman stars as Christine, the loan officer whose decision to deny an elderly woman's mortgage plea unleashes a supernatural curse. The film's blend of physical comedy and horror is both grotesque and hilarious, culminating in an ending that'll leave you debating morality. Cakes oozing pus? Check. Splatstick gags? Check. Yet, it's all somehow family-friendly. Or is it? Controversial question. Does the film's humor dilute its horror, or does it enhance the experience? 3. The Ring. Hoopla, Paramount+, Peacock, Pluto TV, Tubi. This remake of Hideo Nakata's classic is a must-watch for any horror fan. Naomi Watts plays a journalist investigating a cursed videotape that causes death 7 days after viewing. Director Gore Verbinski crafts a chilling atmosphere, with Samara's slow crawl out of the well becoming an iconic horror moment. The film's PG-13 rating doesn't hold it back. It's a masterclass in psychological terror. But here's a thought. Does the lack of explicit violence make the horror more or less impactful? 4. Underwater. Disney+, FX Now, Hulu. This deep-sea thriller is a no-holds-barred horror spectacle. Within minutes, an underwater drilling station is destroyed, leaving a small group to flee across the ocean floor from terrifying creatures. Director William Eubank delivers a high-stakes survival story that's light on blood, but heavy on tension. Kristen Stewart leads the cast in a film that wears its cinematic influences proudly. Controversial take? Is Underwater a refreshing take on creature features, or does it rely too heavily on its setting? 5. The Vigil. AMC+, Canopy. Shudder writer-director Keith Thomas reimagines the demonic possession trope with a focus on generational trauma and religious obligation. The film's ominous atmosphere and unsettling moments deliver genuine chills, while its accessible storytelling makes it relatable to a wide audience. It's a rare exploration of underexplored religious folklore that leaves you with goosebumps. Thought-provoking question? Does the film's focus on universal themes make it more impactful, or does it lose its edge? These PG-13 horror movies prove that intensity isn't defined by a rating. Whether you're a seasoned horror fan or a newcomer, these films offer something for everyone. But we want to hear from you. Do PG-13 horror movies deserve more credit, or do they fall short compared to their R-rated counterparts? Let us know in the comments.